Yeah, yeah. Judah Bing, rolling with the punches. Time to tune in, go alert your cool friends. You can even let the tough guys and the goons in. They not the sinister six, but quite similar. After one set, son, I bet your ass remember them. Cats feminine, be gossiping and whispering. You can't resemble them. Competition, they diminish him. They got a starting five, Tommy playing point guard. BVO the center, D3 is the small forward. Sock the shooting guard, Marky Dan the PF. With D3 the sixth man, you sinking like quicksand. Too many channels making false and fake articles. We maintain remarkable and break them into particles. If you don't try to start with us, then we won't start with you. Cause it can finish quick, we ain't with the sissy shit. Plus we got Keith Cologne in El Fondo. I don't think you wanna fuck with Lomi Hair del Mundo. So just chill, ease back, and enjoy the vibe. Like the video, hit the bell and subscribe. Just chill, ease back, and enjoy the live. Hit the bell, like the video, you hear me, yo? Yeah, word 'em up. Judah Bing, rolling with the punches. Yeah, you know the deal. Tommy from the Bronx, rolling with the punches. Word 'em up.
What's good? What's good? Hope everybody is doing well on this Sunday afternoon. Another edition of Roll with the Punches podcast. We got a special guest today out of Toledo, Ohio. Her record is 9-3, fights at the super welterweight division. She is the IBF super welterweight champion, none other than Oshae Sugar Jones. What's good? What's good, Oshae? How's everything?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here.
Okay. So we're gonna get right into it. First things first, we're gonna do those softball questions. First thing, who is Oshae Jones? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I always joke about this because I always call my mom, like, how old am I? I'm 28, so I'm a 28-year-old from Toledo, Ohio. I'm an Olympic bronze medalist. IBF and IBO world champion. I'm just a cool, laid back, chill girl, from a small town, just trying to, feed my family.
Mm-hmm. Okay. BVO, that's my guy BVO up there from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay,
strong.
then you down the street.
Right.
And my man D3 in the building. And whenever y'all want to go and shoot questions, go ahead and do so. But I'll start with this. You got a decorated amateur career. How was it, fighting in Tokyo, competing in the Olympics? You mentioned your bronze medalist. How was that experience?
Well, I'm always grateful for the experience, but when I went, it was during COVID, so it's called 2020+1 since it was late. And it was really depressing. It was like we had a lot of restrictions, we always had to stay like quarantined, and we couldn't do a lot of the things that the other athletes could do. Like, for example, like if you were there for like volleyball or basketball or something, like you can be with your team because it's a team sport. You know what I mean? Boxing is it's a lonely sport overall. Like you can't chill. You got to rest your legs. You got to stay off your feet. You feel me? Everybody was chilling in the cafeteria, just talking. You can't be around food. You can't eat. You know what I mean? So it was just like, dang, like what can I do? I'm happy to be here, but I really can't do nothing. But it was a good experience, like overall, though.
Okay.
So being from Toledo, who's your favorite rapper from Detroit? Everybody in Ohio love Payroll.
I like Peasy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like Peasy too. He be talking too crazy for me.
Yeah,
he be talking too crazy.
yeah.
So being in Toledo, what is it like? People don't think about Toledo, but it used to be one of the biggest towns in Ohio as far as all the infrastructure and stuff. So what was it like being there? You come way after the manufacturing is done. What is it like to be in Toledo?
I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It's we call it the mud because the mud hands, and there's really not nothing there. So if you make it out of there, like it's a blessing. You know what I mean? But it's really nothing there. Like if I wouldn't be boxing, I'd probably be doing everything that other people do. Probably my mom, she work at a factory. My sister, she work at a factory. Like it's a factory. It's just like, you know what I mean? You either on that side, you know what I mean? Or you either in the factory getting that check, you know what I mean, every week. So I probably just be doing the same thing that everybody else be doing.
So when you growing up in Toledo, what was it like? How were the people? Because one thing I always hear about Toledo, you don't have I don't hear as much violence as I do like in Cleveland or Youngstown. Is it more chill in Toledo?
No, they fried. They fried. They fried. They get down with the get down. Like, yeah, they fried. Somebody step on somebody's shoes going down. You know what I mean? Like, you be probably in the club or whatever, and it's gonna end early. It's gonna be some shots. You know what I mean? It's always something. It's always something. But you know what I mean? You can't change from where you from. So I just embrace it. But I don't live there anymore. I actually moved to Georgia. You know what I mean? So I live in Georgia, but I train in New Jersey. So I'll be everywhere. So
I heard you said your mother worked at a factory, your sister worked at a factory. What got you into the sport of boxing?
my father kind of forced me into boxing because my little brother, Otha Jones III, he used to box. I had an older brother used to box, and my father used to box like back in the day. So he was always my coach. He was my coach for about 10 years. Like my whole amateur, background, he was always my coach. And I turned professional, switch coaches. But I feel like I was kind of forced into it because it was kind of expected for me since, the rest of the family did it. And I was always in competition with my little brother. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like who could run the fastest. He used to wrestle, but my dad never let me compete, but I knew everything about wrestling. Like he didn't want no boy on my booty, or whatever. But like, you know what I mean? So but I used to do everything my brother used to do. I just always was in competition with him. So when my dad asked me that I want to box, I was thinking like, yeah, I want to be the showgirl. Like round one. No, he was talking about fight. I'm like, what you mean? He talking about wrap up. I'm like, wrap up. Like I wrapped up and I beat the girl up. The girl been there for probably about 2 years, and I beat her like with just off of just common sense, just a jab and a 1-2. You know what I mean? So I feel like I was a natural, and he just put that work on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm gonna throw this out there because I heard where BBO kept talking about Toledo, and I want to let him have it because you can't change where you come from, like you're saying. He gets at me every day about me being from the Bronx. Like so he's a little disrespectful.
The Bronx is like Youngstown. Remember, how effed up Youngstown is? It's like times two.
Oh my God. No, I feel like
horrible there. Horrible.
I feel like when you from New York, I feel like y'all definitely be putting New York on. Like, I don't know, y'all be like, don't play with me. I'm from the Bronx. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's exactly what it is.
Y'all overly do it like every time. Like,
yeah, I'll tell you about where he's from is different because we went out there and so we had dinner, had a good time. He tried to put me in the car with like a 7-foot Haitian dude. Like, who would do that? He talking about he drive Uber. The dude had a sign like it was 1995.
what?
He drove Uber. He tried to put me in the car with this dude. That's why I said, you think about Youngstown. Shout out to my man Ohio Runs Boxing. It's just like Youngstown. It's just grimy dudes. They eat people out there. You gotta be careful in the Bronx.
I think I'm a pass.
It's crazy over there. You don't want to go there.
I can't even rebuttal because part of what he's saying is true. You know what I'm saying? Because I took him out. He had a good time. You had a good time, BVO, you and your wife. So I don't want to hear it. So but I wanted you to know that that's the type of person we're dealing with when we talk about BVO. You know what I mean? So.
You missed me at a free concert and everything. But let me ask you this. So when you look at what you're doing, Alicia's doing, y'all probably some of the prettiest women in boxing. Did you guys know that when you got into it, or is that something that just came later?
I appreciate it, but I feel like if you pretty in the inside, that means you pretty on the outside. You know what I mean? I really don't look at, you know what I mean? I really don't.
Oh shit, that's cap. Stop. That's cap. You from Ohio?
No,
that's cap.
I swear to God.
That's cap.
No.
That's cap.
Because I feel like that if you're pretty on the outside, but you're a mean ass girl, you got a mean ass heart. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You don't uplift people. You always degrading somebody. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're not putting nobody on. You a selfish ass bitch. I feel
Yeah.
like that's not cute. You know what I mean? So I feel like
Yeah,
you
Right.
cute in the inside, you cute on the outside. You I don't know, like I don't know who in the relationship who married, but I'm saying like, you ever probably been around a girl and be like, dang, she kind of ugly. Then she be around and y'all be laughing like, okay, she kind of cool. She cool.
yeah,
She
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
Mhm.
that ugly. You know what I mean?
for
So
sure.
it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
just like if you got a good heart, you feel me? That's really what I care about. I really don't care about looks, but a lot of girls in boxing, they when they are pretty, they usually can't fight. You know what I mean? They probably sell sex sales for them, but then you got the hardcore motherfuckers that's
yeah,
Yeah.
ugly than the motherfuckers.
yeah,
But can fight, you feel me?
Yeah. I think
yeah.
So
that's what make you and Alicia kind of
yeah,
stand
I
out
think it gets
because
yeah, I think I
that's
could
rare.
yeah. But I'm
Y'all can
grateful
still
for
fight.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think so I was gonna say this for a little bit later, but like when I started seeing you used fighting with OTX. I seen you on a
Yes.
lot of OTX cards, right? And now I don't think you had one fight with MVP yet, if I'm not mistaken. I think everything's been
Yeah.
OTX, or like the last fight, I think was that in Atlanta too? It might have been, but you haven't had
Yeah.
a fight with MVP just yet. What is it like, the transition, and then like what do your talks with Jake Paul and what's his name, Nikisa? Like
Mhm.
what's that relationship
Uh
right now?
I love OTX. I was grateful for the opportunity, and the exposure that they gave me. It was a new company, you know what I mean, with a lot of just learning mistakes, period. Like in life, you gotta go through things to learn through things. So I feel like with this platform that I'm on, MVP, with featuring ESPN, I just feel like it's on a new level. You know what I mean? I feel like they know what they're doing. They're gonna put me in the right fights to build me up to the champion that they want me to be. I feel like not carry me, building me up. You feel
Hmm.
me? Not to carry, but
Yeah,
build me up to the fight that they want. You know what I mean? The fighter that they want me to be. And I feel like this is the best platform for women's boxing right now. Like financially, they're paying better than everybody else. And the exposure, they're gonna push you, you know what I mean? And I feel like they make great fights. I don't feel like they just like want to carry people. They make great challenging fights, champion against champion, you know what I mean? And I'm really just excited to have my first fight there because I feel like, I had the talent, the background, the everything. I just
yeah.
was missing the exposure. And I feel like me being on ESPN, what is the biggest platform than that when it comes to sports?
So
Yeah.
as far as platform and exposure, MVP is a great thing. It's a great thing for female boxing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let me ask you. I mean, you only have 9 fights. You still relatively young in the game. But
Yes.
what was like that moment when you finally won a championship? What was that moment like in at that night when you actually was able to have your hand raised as the new champion?
I think it was when I fought Femke. I
Hmm.
became
IBF, I think, right?
yeah, one of them. I became one
Yeah,
of one of them. I think a lot of people don't care about IBO, but it's still up there. But a lot of people don't care about it. But a lot
yeah.
of people, but everybody count IBF as the real thing. So I feel like when I won that, and I put my hand up, my family was there and everything, and I was like, I put my hand up and I'm like, I tried to cry, like, man, this has been hard, it's been hard. And I'm like, man, I'm supposed to be here. The fuck is I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
I need more. Where the fuck is the
yeah.
other belts at? Like, you know what I
Well,
mean?
I was gonna say that, yeah, because I was ready to call Cap because you were dancing after that fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, when they announced the winner.
That was a
you know
beatdown.
how
That
Yeah.
wasn't no
everybody,
fight. That wasn't no
getting on the
fight.
floor crying and they just happy they won. I knew I was about to win. I'm like, where the fuck is the other shit at? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Every time I win, I always be like, okay, next. Like, I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate this, but I'm just like never satisfied. I feel like I be hard on myself. It's a good and bad thing, but I just be wanting more. And I feel like I've been boxing damn near majority of my motherfucking life. I'm 28. I've been boxing since I was like 9. Like
Hmm.
damn near dead. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
You ain't want to be like
I
Bunny
need
crying.
more. I need more. Period.
yeah.
I just
Yeah.
need more.
And that was a good fight. She tested you well, and
Yeah.
then the pressure of fighting, fighting Atlanta, fighting first title, right? And then Clarissa's there too. I think Clarissa was at that fight. So like to
Mhm.
fight in front of the GOAT, you know, what's that to you? Like, was that any added pressure, or you just went in there, you know, and did your thing? Because the girl was competitive. I thought it was a split decision win, but I thought you won 7-3 at least, you know. And
Yeah. Up in that coming up, like building that fight up, I was saying some things that I really didn't mean, and I have learned like I shouldn't have like did those things. So I was like, this gonna be the easiest fight. This gonna be the easiest fight. Da, 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 da. She got that orky dorky. No, that orky dorky shit is hard to catch. It's hard to time. It's weird. It's awkward. Like that shit is hard. You know what I mean? So I probably wouldn't do no shit like that again. I always give grace to my opponents and everything. But no, I don't feel like it was no pressure having Clarissa at my fight. Like, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna always handle my business when I get in there. You know what I mean? So nobody on the outside can affect what I'm doing in the inside, period.
Okay. Nice.
You know, a fight I would love to see. I think she's at 54. Would you ever see yourself fighting Raquel Miller?
Raquel, she cool. I like her as a person.
I think you'll beat her to death though. I think so.
She's yeah. I'm pretty cool with her, so yeah.
Yeah. See, this is what we deal with.
Hey, those friends in boxing, man, I want to see you beat her up real bad. I think you can. I really do.
Yeah.
I seen her last fight. I said, man.
But she coming off 3 years. You can't even, you feel me?
Yeah, but go get her now.
Her mom,
give me that belt.
Yeah. And I think she's like 40, right? I think she's up there.
I don't know. I know she's older though.
She up there. She up there.
Yeah, I gotta be. I'm from Cleveland. We eat a whole lot of donut in Cleveland, so we see somebody that's hurt, go get them.
I'm gonna throw an opponent out there only because I've interviewed her, and I think she has one of the titles. I believe at super welterweight. I don't know. You know Natasha Spence from Canada?
No, I don't know her, but I know a lot of people be tagging me and shit with her or something like that. But I really don't respond to people with like negativity, and they be tagging me like, you running from her. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah,
but,
she's
what title do she don't have no title? What title?
I think she won a title. It might be a different weight class. I gotta look. It was after she did the interview with us, she went on and she won a title. I wouldn't say
it was like a continental
WBA.
or something.
Maybe it was, but you know, she's got like her records like 11-10 or 12-10, something like that. Like she's been around. She's fought like
her record is 12-10,
something like that. Yeah, she's been around, but
12 wins and 10 losses.
But she's battle tested. That's what I'm saying. She's fought like she's fought Shadeja Green. She fought I think she fought your last opponent. I forgot who else, but she's battle tested. She's been around, so I thought she's at welterweight. That's shame on me if I got that wrong.
She might be.
She's at super welterweight. I'm trying to see if she got a title.
She might have the WBA then, because they don't recognize the WBA, so she might have the WBA. She's 10-8-2. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They don't recognize the WBA.
Yeah, so I think she does have one of the titles, the WBA. Almost positive.
I don't want that if they're not recognizing it, so I'll pass on that.
Well, BoxRec doesn't recognize
it's only BoxRec that don't recognize.
Only BoxRec. Yeah, it's one of the four major ones. Like it's WBA, IBF, WBC, and WBO. So that's why I asked about it. But yeah, she's 10-8 and 2 draws. But she's been around. So I just thought maybe you heard her name. She does talk a lot though. But I tell you one thing, she talks a lot, and she's a real nice lady, right? But she spoke a lot to Shadeja. Shadeja beat her. Oh my God, she beat her badly. So yeah, but she's up and down in weight. She's fought in multiple weight classes. That's why I brought her up.
Yeah, she's 40 years old. She's 5'5".
I'm sorry they brought her up. that sound like a young sound nigga to say something like that. Not that sound like a straight young sound nigga just saying anything.
Oh my God!
I told you that's what you get.
I gotta rock with him on that one.
He just told you about a dead body having 10 losses trying to fight you. What is he talking about?
10 wins, 8 losses. All right, fine. Yeah, she got a belt. I'll just say she got a title. So at the division, so you for undisputed, if you want to collect the belts, that's why I brought it. We'll move on.
Keep in mind.
You got this one. You got this one.
I mean, at the end of the day, you
Puerto
can't.
Rican, he a scientist.
It's not your fault who holds the title.
What was that dude's name that popped dirty? Cerebro Matias. Tommy was a doggone scientist when he came to that, but now he want to tell you about some bum ass person from Canada that work at Harvey's. What are you talking about? What is this dude talking about?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
I'm sorry, he embarrassing us, man. So just when you think about TD Sports, think about Youngstown.
Bro, I only brought it up because she has a title at the division. That's the only reason. But we're gonna move along, BBO.
Oh
You
my
got
God.
this one, BBO. The next time I see you, man, I'm a chin check you. But
And you know, Tommy like 5'2", Tommy gonna chin check somebody. I'm 6'5". You hear this dude? Tommy gonna. You see how you know him probably the same height, ain't y'all? Tommy gonna chin check somebody.
He go Superman punch. He got to
you,
jump.
you already know that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me let me go. Let's go back to your last fight. You fought a Puerto Rican, right? You know, and you know she was shot. She's real competitive, and that was your first title defense. You know, it was a competitive fight. I didn't think the fight was close. It was competitive, but not close. But there was one judge. He scored it 10 rounds to 0 in her favor.
Mhm.
What do you say to, like, you know, to a judge like that, or to, like, you know, the politics of boxing and stuff like that? You know, when you hear a scorecard like that, that's a robbery. That's a robbery. Even though you won the fight, it's a robbery.
Okay, so I don't feel like I performed nearly of my best. I feel like no excuses, but like I'm giving y'all like the back scene. I had a lot of shit going on in my life,
Mhm.
and that was the first fight where I felt like if you not focused mentally, you're not gonna perform how you're supposed to perform in there. You know what I mean? On top of that, I feel like I didn't rehydrate good. I feel like I was gassed the second round. You know how I am.
Okay.
I throw my
Yeah.
punch count is immaculate. Like I just, you know what I mean? So I feel like
Yeah.
I was in there surviving for real. So,
Mhm.
um, I mean, but 0 rounds though, that's crazy. That's insane. I don't want to say nothing to them. I just want them to know that I believe in karma. So, you know, you bullshitting and you cheating, it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. So I really don't got too much to say to them, you know.
Okay. And one of the things that happened in this, I believe you changed trainers, right, for this fight?
Yeah, I did change. I changed trainers. Well, I was with Boo's dad, but I changed trainers. Not really changed because Rail was in my corner on and off when he could because he had other fighters. But I went fully to Rail because when I was training in Boise in Philly, my camp house is in New Jersey, so it was just more convenient for me with like my recovery and my training. Philly was like I was driving 2.5 hours there, 2.5 hours back. That's too much on my
Yeah.
body after a training session, after a sparring session, training 3 times a day. It was just too much, so I just made a decision that would fit me best.
Okay, that makes
That's
sense.
a
Yeah,
packed
that's a
gym. You
lot.
got Coach Mike down there, Mighty be down. That's a packed gym.
Yeah, it is a packed gym. It's packed
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Hmm.
So when
Yeah,
we
but
talk
that's a lot.
about you know, going to the next level, I see you got the big deal MVP. When you gonna buy the Corvette? When we get to see you in the new vet? That's what we
Man.
waiting on. We want to see you in the new vet. That's what we doing. Now we get the vet when we get some money.
I know, right? Or some
Right.
bucks, huh? I'm trying to I'm trying to buy a house though. I'm trying to buy a
Oh,
house.
okay, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. What does it say? So,
Smart
like,
move.
what's up with the future? What's up? You got anything lined up? Like, you've been out of the ring for a while.
I know. I actually been in camp for like 2 months, but I got a
Okay.
fight coming up soon. I got a fight coming up soon. I think it'll be um probably in a couple months though. I really can't speak on it, but I got something coming
Okay.
up soon and I'm very excited.
Okay.
Okay.
And that'll be your
So
first MVP fight, right?
That would be my first MVP fight
congratulations on
on
that.
ESPN. So y'all know I'm gonna show out.
Y'all you gotta put on for the whole state. You gotta do it.
Always,
Hmm.
always, always.
Hmm.
So I
Hey,
gotta ask you this. It's a couple fights coming up. I kind of want to see what you think about it. We got cool my man Ray Ford versus Shockey Foster. Who you got winning?
Damn. See, y'all be asking shit and motherfuckers be knowing people personally. Y'all be fucking up people's relationships and
No,
Oh no,
shit.
I'm just
Like,
asking.
damn. Like,
you
I'm
see the
assuming
look?
you
Did
cool
you
with
see
Ray.
the?
You got to be cool with Ray Ford because he's from Jersey.
I was say,
He's
did
from,
you
he's
see
from
the
Only
look
Jersey.
issue
on
part
her
that
face?
is
She was
you.
like, "I want to say something, but I don't want to say this right
I
now."
know. But no, I really think that's gonna be a good fight though, y'all. I think Ray got the boxer, the more cleaner, sharper, you feel me? And I think Oshaki is gonna like make the fight difficult and like he gonna fight back. He ain't no slouch ass, you feel me? He gonna
Mhm.
fight back. He gonna give him the fight. But I
Yeah.
feel like Ray is gonna like be more the boxer, slicker, you feel me? But it's Oshaki he gotta make the fight how he want it in order to win. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, you should be running for president right now talking like that. Oh my God. Oh, Shockey about to beat him dead. What are you talking about?
What? You
Oh,
think
Shockey about to hurt Ray.
I think it's going to be a really.
I think it's going to be a good fight. I just think at this point in time, it's a little too early for Ray Ford against Oshae. I think Oshae is much more seasoned, and I think Oshae has a lot more to gain or a lot more to lose in this fight because he really wants that Shakur Stevenson fight, and he's the champion. So he got to get.
What weight is they fighting at? What weight is
130.
it?
130.
130.
Yeah,
and what's Oshae record? What's Oshae record?
He's I think he had 3 losses. One of the losses wasn't a loss. They gave it to Kasakian. I think he's 21-3. Something like that. Yeah.
And do y'all think Ray really lost to Ball?
I thought it was competitive. Could have been a draw.
It could have went either way.
It could have went either way. So. Yeah. But the thing with Ford,
come on, Oshae, you would have beat Nick Ball. Stop that. You would have beat Nick Ball. Stop that. Nick Ball. What are you talking about? I would have my you beat Nick Ball.
Here's my opinion on Ray.
God, y'all is terrible.
Not me. That's he's off the chain. Yo, the thing with Ray Ford, in my opinion, is
we gotta have some fun. You know how we do.
I don't know if Raymond is as disciplined as he should be. Maybe for this fight, he'll get up for this fight.
Oh, now he's
the last fight against Nova. When he fought Nova, he struggled to make weight in the Nova fight, and he just moved up from featherweight to that. So he struggled and he struggled in that fight against Nova a little bit. So that's the only thing. But maybe sometimes the opponent gets the best out of you, and you get up more for he's gonna get up more for.
Yeah, I probably think I think for Nova, I think he was like, man, this shit easy type shit. And then you feel me, he really ain't work as hard. But if you know that somebody a killer in that ring with you gonna work hard. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I think it's gonna be a good fight though, y'all. I really do.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good fight too. I just think Oshae will win, but I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think both of them gonna have moments in that fight. And I don't think neither one of them gonna knock the other one out. I think it's gonna come down to the scorecard. I don't think it's gonna be
no straight.
No, they're not gonna. Nobody gonna knock nobody out. I mean, Oshae probably wouldn't bust a grape. But what I'm saying is with Oshae is, all jokes aside, he's a really good technician. Mm-hmm. And I think when you get in there with guys like that, I know from watching Ray that Ray struggles with that, with a ring general like that.
Okay.
Jab, because Ray struggles in that mid-range area, and that's where Oshae make his money. So Oshae gonna sit in that mid-range and just beat him to death in that pocket. Because
Ray gonna get the inside and be like,
Ray get mad. That's the thing that's gonna make Oshae. Ray always get mad. Ray got pissed in the Nick Ball fight, and what happened? That's what I mean. From just watching him, it's gonna be easy money. But what you think about this is Tommy's guy, because when we went to the fight, him, my wife, all the Spanish people was crying when Xander won. I mean, they was crying.
Oh my
Johnny,
God.
I'm telling you. They were crying. I was standing next to Shushu Carrington's dad, Bruce Sr. And me and Bruce was watching all these Puerto Ricans and Dominicans cry when Xander won. I couldn't believe it. My wife Dominican. I was like, wow, you crying? I didn't even know this nigga. She was crying too. That was all crying. D Free probably was at home crying. He looked black, but he's Puerto Rican.
Oh my God.
You see how out of pocket he is?
No, but I'm kind of jealous of the Puerto Rican fan base. Like they gonna stick together through whatever. So that's what I like about that. But I'm saying, like, even if Xander lose, he's still gonna be the king for them. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like if Boots lose, is how it is. How it is. Like he look like that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like he about to fight so hard, because he know if he lose, it might be, you feel me, not good. Do you see what I'm saying? But I do. I think it's gonna be a challenging, a real challenging fight. Like I feel like Boots might feel like he's gonna start off fast, boxing him, start off fast, but I feel like I don't know. It's kind of iffy though. It's like, because Xander got that Puerto Rican pride. Them motherfuckers willing to die for their country. I don't know, y'all.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something because I'm an honest person, right? BVO, he be capping. I'm gonna
So
be
you said
rooting.
about the
I'm
black
gonna be
man?
rooting for Xander. I'm gonna be rooting for Xander, obviously, because
Right. But you
I
think
met
Boots gonna
Xander. I
win?
spoke to Xander. I root for my Puerto Rican,
Yeah.
fighters. But I don't think Xander's making it past 6.
For real?
I think Boots is gonna wash him.
Nah, I think Boots gonna stop him. I don't think it's gonna be 6. I think it's gonna be more like 8 or 9.
8,
But I
9.
think
Yeah,
I
like
think I
late.
think Boots gonna stop him though. And I've been on Xander since Xander been a pro.
Yeah.
Xander is one of my fighters that I like to watch
Yeah.
because I know he's gonna give it his all every time he get in the
Yeah.
ring.
That's not what it is. D3
But
is Puerto Rican.
I just don't think
He's that white Puerto Rican.
he's so young. He's so young and Boots. Xander doesn't do anything exceptionally well. He does a lot of stuff good.
Yeah.
Boots do a lot of stuff
He
great.
master a lot of shit. Movement, defense. Like
Yeah, he do a
it's
lot of
gon-
stuff great. And I'm like, I don't know what Xander can do that's gonna actually
Stop. Exactly.
pose a problem for Boots. Boots can switch from orthodox to southpaw in the middle of a combination. Xander
Right.
gonna be off track.
Exactly.
If Boots can fight on the inside or the outside. So I just don't know what Xander can do to get Boots off his game. So
Yeah,
that's
think
why
the
I
only
just
thing
don't
he
think.
really got is the power, right?
And that's the thing. I don't think Xander got enough power.
Xander ain't
Damn.
got-
So y'all got shit then.
No,
That's
we
what
seen
I said.
no, you know,
That's why I said
Xander
8 or
did
9.
have that Bobby Barino haircut. He had that good haircut, but then he changed it. But other than that, that's all he had. Because
I think Xander is tough. I think Xander is he's gonna keep coming at Boots. He's not gonna give up. But I think because he's young and he has that Puerto Rican pride, is gonna cause him to get beat up.
Ooh.
no, you know what's gonna be. I got a good. I don't know if you've seen this fight, but it's gonna be Miguel Cotto versus Paulo Malignaggi. It's gonna be a
come
beatdown.
on.
It's
No,
gonna
it
be
ain't gonna be that bad.
It's gonna
It
be
ain't
a
gonna be that
beatdown.
bad.
And I love Xander. That's my guy. But at the end of the day, Boots is gonna beat him to death.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be no fight.
Yeah.
You know, Tommy gonna be crying. He probably they're gonna have to carry him out there like they did with the boys in the hood. He gonna be crying hard.
This is what I got. This is what I got to deal with this guy. Let me. I only got like one or two more questions, and then you guys could close it out. But with MVP, right? Do you feel like is it like a fraternity with some of you women? Like you was there with Tiara Brown, and I forgot who else you was with last week. And I see like it's
Leanna
more
Cruz.
like yeah, and everybody kind of very supportive of each other,
Yeah.
right? You know, I'm good. I'm cool with Sharetta Metcalf. Like when she got the deal, I thought that was great for her because she grinded to get to that position. Like she, you know, I love Sharetta. You know what I'm saying? But I see this like real support there. But then you got someone like Alicia who kind of I feel like the arrogance is a little bit getting to her. Like, what's your opinion on like that little fraternity with the fighters? Because eventually y'all got to fight each other somehow. You know, not Alicia, but other fighters within MVP.
Right. I feel like I said earlier, if you ugly on the inside, you ugly on the outside. I feel like everybody want to act like they supporting women's boxing. They want to act like they uplifting people, but for real, people be like intimidated of the confidence that other fighters have, and so they try to belittle them in cases like that. But I feel like if you a real girl, you gonna uplift them, you gonna help them, you know what I mean? It's all about like motivating other people. It's not about me, it's bigger than me. Like it will come after me, you feel me? I'm helping opening the door for other girls, for other women, period. Like you see how far we came? Like you know what I mean? First it was 3 Olympic weight classes. Now it's probably like 5 or 6 open. You know what I mean? Olympic weight classes, like it's bigger than us, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. You know what I mean? I'm trying to put on for the people after me while doing what I do and supporting my family. But it's just all like it's just I just be trying to be positive, to be the best person that I could be, because I believe in karma. You know what I mean? Whatever energy you put out into the universe is gonna come back to you. If you being a bitch, you being an asshole, it's gonna come back to you. You know what I mean? So I just try to get all the blessings that I could get. But hell yeah, I really support women's boxing. Like I really support. I'm not faking it. I don't just say it. Like you know what I mean? Everything that I can do, which is not a lot right now, but everything that I can do, I do. You know what I mean? Little girls inbox me, what do you think about this? Send me videos. You know, I send them video back, like keep your hand up, make sure your chin down. step when you jab. You feel me? Like anything that I could do, you know what I mean? I really try to help. I'm really for this because I really do. I live this shit. You know what I mean?
And I noticed that because when the Shadeja Green, and I had Shadeja Green on as well, and she's great. I love Shadeja.
Yeah.
But I saw like you guys were very concerned, like the support is real and the concern is very real with each other. So
that was so sad. Like I couldn't even stay. I wasn't even gonna stay to watch old girl anyway, because I wasn't gonna stay for that anyway. But I just didn't like the situation that happened with Shadeja. Like that really just, because it could have been any one of us. You know what I mean? It could have been me. It could have been Tiara. It could have been Leanne. It could have been any one of us. Like this shit is real. It really opened my eyes. Like this shit is really real. Like yes, we try to do it, you know, to get a good, exciting fight for the fans. But at the end of the day, we want to make it home to our family. So all that trolling and shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, that shit not cool, bro. Like, that girl was in the ICU and motherfuckers trolling on social media. Like, come on now. Like, is it really that serious? Death? Like, you wish death on a motherfucker? You feel me? Like, that shit ain't cool. But, like, prayers up to her. I wish, you feel me? I just be trying to handle my business. You know what I mean? I'm just cool. I don't even be doing no extra.
No, I feel you. No, I just wanted to ask because to see that firsthand and to see the support that you girls do. And I've seen it last year too when I was at the MVP card where other female fighters, like everybody's there really supportive of one another. You know what I'm saying? And don't really say anything bad. But then there's certain things that are said. I believe tonight Tiara Brown is going to do an interview and I think she's going to talk about a certain situation.
What she been,
and then she's gonna let it out, which is good. It's good to do that.
She ain't even spoke on that situation yet. She let
she's about to,
run her mouth for motherfucking weeks, damn near a month. You know what I mean? Like,
and Tiara Brown is good. She's another one like Sharetta. They both grinded to get to the position that they are. And look, MVP's doing a great thing. You guys are doing great things. You're making the money. You're making what you're worth, and maybe even more than that. And that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? So I salute you. I salute MVP for giving you girls the opportunity, to do that, to have that platform. Because I think it's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? Just the exposure alone. The press conferences is bigger than what the press conference you may have had with like OTX is. Like it's an actual event. I mean, and I think that's special, and you girls deserve that. So that's what I wanted to close out. If you guys got any questions, I would like to hear some of your goals. Right? Like you said, you're looking to buy a house, some of your goals, and then we'll let Mr. Capper upstairs, BVO, and then D-Free close it out.
Yeah, you started talking about black people. Now I'm a Capper. You just got wow. This brother can't even read. Talking about I'm a Capper. This dude can't even read. Crazy.
No, some of my short-term goals is like I really want to get better. I never even told nobody this, but my weakness is running. I really don't like running because I feel like you shouldn't have to run 10 mile, you know what I mean, run to fight. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they excel in running, and I feel like my running is weak. You know what I mean? But I do want to. That's one of my short-term goals. I want to get better at running. I want to buy a house. I want to buy my mom a car, and I want to get my granny just a couple bands because she like to go to the casino.
Nice.
So that's it. But I got one question. I seen you drinking that Pepsi. Do y'all call it pop or soda? Pop.
We call it soda in DC.
We call it pop. Khalil call it soda too, though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess the East Coast over here in the East Coast we call it soda. BVO, what do you call it?
I call it pop, man.
You call it pop. Yeah. So I guess Jersey and DC and New York is kind of similar.
Yeah, close, and then Cleveland. Yeah.
What's up with Khalil?
He good. He waiting on the date, man. He don't got no date yet.
I was hoping the Xander Boots undercard. I thought maybe he could be on that.
I know. We thought he was, but he ain't get no call yet. So we just
because he has a lot of fans in New York. I think he already knows that. Like besides, he had a lot of fans in New York. He worked out with a coach in New York too.
Yeah.
My guy. I mean, I'm sure you. My guy Eric. I know he worked with him.
Oh yeah.
So
he I think he want to fight in Jersey though. He keep fighting in Philly. He want to fight in Jersey.
At the Prudential Center in Newark?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I was there 2 weeks ago too for the Pro Box. Yeah.
Oh, I was there too. I ain't see you.
I was there. I left early though. I left because I was there.
That's why you ain't seen.
No, I seen I was there to see. my guy, I got a fighter, Ofacio. He fought like the third fight. He's from the
Oh,
Bronx.
okay.
And then Keith
Okay.
Cologne. I don't know if you heard of Keith
Oh
Cologne
yeah,
from New York.
yeah. I
Yeah.
definitely
So
watched
after
him.
his fight, I didn't really care much.
Last year.
I went to like the little after party they had. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So how you like Abdullah Mason?
Yeah.
Because BVO, for some reason, he always got problems with Abdullah Mason.
What? He from Cleveland?
He's not. He's making
He's from
stuff up.
Cleveland.
Oh.
No, his dad is from Cleveland. He's not from Cleveland. He's from Houston.
Yeah.
His dad
He
is
from where?
He live in Houston. He's not from Cleveland.
Okay.
His dad is
Yeah.
from Cleveland.
And my brother Tiger. You don't fuck with Tiger?
Oh man, we love. We all love Tiger.
Yeah, we love
Yeah.
Tiger.
Yeah, no, we
Yeah.
like Tiger. I mean,
You know.
I've been a huge supporter of Abdullah Mason because I think he's one of those young guys that have his head on straight, and he wants all of the smoke. He ain't ducking from nobody, and that's what I like to see in a fighter. Somebody that want to prove that they're the best. And then it's fine if you get into it because you want the money or whatever, but don't lie to the fans and say, "Oh, I want to fight these people," but then
don't make it happen.
Right, and then you go into another fight because there's more money over there. Well, you in it for the money. You ain't in it to show that you're the best. I have no problem with that. I mean, everybody got to do it for something.
I'm gonna tell you this: don't fall. If I could give you any advice on anything, don't fall for what the fans say. Because they're not gonna help you pay not one bill.
Exactly.
If you get hurt, they don't care.
Exactly.
So never fall for that junk that they talking about.
That's why I'm like, keep it real. If you like, that's why I have no problem with Tank Davis said, man, I'm doing it, whatever give me the biggest bag. I have no problem with that. Because that at the end of the day, that's the only thing that you got that's going to support your family. The belt's not going to support your family. It's good to have, but it ain't going to support your family.
Definitely.
So I have no problem with it. I mean,
it's always like a debate about that. Do you want to be a legend or are you doing it for the money? But at the end of the day, I can't make it to practice if I don't got no fucking gas money. So how the fuck?
Right.
So I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Like everything revolves around money. That's exactly what Floyd was saying. They was mad when he was flexing, but at the end of the day, shit, he was right. Everything revolves around money. I gotta eat tonight. What I'm about to eat tonight? Or I need money to buy the food. You know what I mean? So like, yeah.
Man, I appreciate you for your time. I don't have any more questions. I don't know if BVO got any more.
BVO, you good?
No, I'm good to go. But
okay, I thought
I just wish you the best, man. And I tell you this:
just
never fall for that trick.
For the okie doke.
Yeah, no, you can get that money, man. Forget them titles. You can't do nothing with them, but put coasters on them. That's it. That's it. Well, God bless and hope to see you real soon.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for having me.
I appreciate it. Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you as well.
I had so much fun.
Yeah. I told you it was gonna be fun.
I know, right?
You never thought you would be the young sound nigga from the Bronx, did you?
It's always the first for everything.
Take care, Oshae. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Was good. That was Oshae. We did that yesterday, late guys. So salute to my man B3 Picks. This interview was recorded. We didn't go live yesterday because I had a bunch of stuff going on, and then I was supposed to go live again, so I didn't want to go back-to-back lives. So we recorded it, and then we were replaying it right now for everybody to see. So, and this way it was easier, so I could put it on all three channels. My man D Free and BVO. So salute to B3 Picks. He's in the building with the super chat. He wanted to ask the question: who's your top 3 pound for pound active women boxers? We should have asked something like that. But she's very close with a lot of the fighters. Like she's really close with Tiara and Liana Cruz. That's who she was with that night at the fights. And they're real close with Shadeja too. They rock with Shadeja. Not sure if any of you guys know this, but there's some things going on with Alicia. Alicia's really kind of it's hard to defend her anymore. I can't really do it anymore. She's kind of done, said some bad things about some of the women. Tiara Brown last night was on, and she aired out some things because Alicia kind of got at her, and I'll let you guys do the research yourself. I'm gonna do a live about it and speak about it, but it's a bad look for Alicia. I don't like it. I'm supportive of her. I'm supportive of a lot of the female fighters, but Yeah, she's doing too much, and her arrogance is getting in the way, and she's starting to get show the real ugly side of her, and I'm not liking it. So, but shout out to O'Shea. O'Shea was great. I mean, she was real friendly. I met her at the fight last week. That's how I was able to get her number, and we got this interview going, and hopefully she's gonna announce her fight pretty soon, and it's going to be most likely in June. And that's all I can say right now. I think some information is out there already. If you do your research, it's out there, but I'm not really allowed to say anything. She's not really allowed to say, but it's out there. And her opponent, it's rumors, is out there too. So you go look into that. But we'll announce it once it's out in the universe. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to O'Shea Jones. And shout out to BVO. BVO couldn't make it here for this. He'll be on live, I believe, around 8:30. And my man D Free was good. I appreciate you doing the interview with us. And what you got on it?
Hey, no, I got a background. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
I
don't know what. No, I hear an echo.
I was getting that yesterday, like after the fact. It was weird. Something with StreamYard. It's got to be StreamYard. I was getting the same thing.
But anyway,
I don't hear your echo though, to be honest. So
yeah, but anyway, I think she's a very sweetheart. I can't wait to see her get back in the ring. Like she told us offline. She got some things that she just waiting to be announced. She can't really talk about it, but I think a lot of people is going to be very pleasantly surprised. It's going to be a good fight if it does go down the way she is expected to go down. But I want to see her mix it up with some of the other champions and get unified. But she's a very kind-hearted individual, and you can see she's down to earth and she's willing to chop it up with anybody.
Okay. Yeah, we're both echoing. KG said we're both echoing. I don't know. It's StreamYard. Like I was having that problem yesterday. I don't know what's going on.
Because I don't hear your echo.
Yeah, and I don't hear yours, but they apparently they hear it. It's StreamYard. I'm gonna sign off anyway. But if you guys didn't catch it, you guys can rewind and watch the replay. It was a really good interview with O'Shea, and we look forward to bringing more female fighters and professional fighters, as male professional fighters as well, to the Roll with the Punches podcast. So, with that being said, I appreciate everybody in the building. D Free, any final thoughts?
No, we catch us on BBO later on at 8:30.
All right. Appreciate you guys. Take care, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.